This tutorial is to teach you how to plot graph on Microsoft Excel. I'm using the Microsoft Excel 2007 version. So if you are using the same version, this is how you do it. Firstly, go to Insert. Right now, look for this scatter plot. Alright, this will suffice for most of our engineering application plotting. Now there are different kinds of plot that you can go for. In this case, I want the different data points to be plotted, and I also want the data points to be connected in a smooth line. So I go for this. Now, if you want to know what each of these options are, you just let your mouse stay there, hover over the option, and then the description will come forth. Okay, like this. So I'm going for the scatter with smooth lines and markers. So click on it. Alright, do not be surprised if you get an empty chart once you click on the button. The reason is that you need to select the data. Okay, you can either select the data for them to plot by right clicking inside the box and selecting the select data, or you can go to press this button on the ribbon bar over here. Okay, so I will do it this way. Select data. Okay, once you are there, this is what I like to do. There are different ways of doing it, but I always do it this way. I will name, what is the name of this set of data they are keying in. Alright, so this is optional. Let me just call this data set 1. Okay, what are the X value? Okay, now these are the X values. Alright, okay, let me go through it one more time. Okay, firstly, you make sure that your cursor is within the box for the series X values. Once the cursor is inside, alright, move your mouse pointer to the X value, to the first X value. Hold down your left mouse button, click and drag all the way down until you reach the last X value. Once you have done that, let go of the mouse button, and all the values will be automatically input for you. Alright, if you look at this, highlighted $A, $4, $A, $11. Alright, it's just telling you that this X value is taken from A4, which is this value, all the way until A11. Alright, which is the last X value. Now we've done for the X, so likewise for the Y, I advise you to make sure that the series Y values box are totally empty first. Alright, by clicking the backspace, and then go to the first Y value, click and hold and drag all the way until the last Y value. Now at this point in time, you see that the preview will automatically sketch your graph for you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click OK after this. Alright, click OK. Alright, so there you have it, your first the graph drawn on Microsoft Excel 2007. There are many things that you can play with to make the graph look nicer. For example, if there's only one data set, there's no need for me to have this. I can just remove this. You can also change the header of your graph. Alright, you can call it any name you want. There are many other things that you can play around with, like formatting of the axis and the grid lines and so on, which I will not cover here. I will just cover one more thing before I end this tutorial. You can go to this chart layout, alright, and you can click on the different type of chart layout. There are many customized chart layout that you can choose from. So I'll just show you some examples. Alright, so it depends on yourself. Okay, say for example I like this one. Okay, and I will just keep it as this.